come from Los Angeles, California for 4 years ago. We just come to Idaho vacations time. But we like the place, it's a safety place for kiddos, safety place for the family, and a good place to grow up. And we start working for one company, just to make more money, that way we can spend more time in Idaho. And then we just decide to move to Idaho and live in here.
How did you two meet?
I sold my business of almost 15 years. I sold it and I moved. It was from Twin Falls, and then I moved here. And I wanted to open a new business, but with people that don't know you, you have to network, you have to meet a lot of people. So I started working at a barber shop, and they were going to extend their barber shop into beauty salons. So I was, I guess, a candidate to help them. So I worked with them for a couple months, and I was doing my advertising. And I met his sister, his mom, cousins, nieces, all the girls. I met all the girls first because all the boys would go cut their hair at the barber shop where I was working. So one day he came with his business card and he's like, I'm Jose. My mom told me that you're looking for a place, to rent to bring your kids this way. And I said yes, and I thought he was just another guy flirting with me, so I just cut his business cards and I threw it away. And then he contacted me again through Instagram, and I guess it's different when I'm like, this guy's pretty nice. His mom, his sisters, they all talk really nice about him. I'm just gonna give him a chance as a friend. And he started talking to me about his goals, what he was trying to do with his family. They've always worked for someone, and he had his own business in Honduras. He's a teacher, music and art teacher in Honduras. So I'm, he wants to grow. I want to grow. I have a family. He doesn't have a family. So, it happened really fast. And I think if you have the same goals in life, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're optimistic and you want to grow, you just have to find the right person. So I continued to do my hair, my hair dream, I guess, of opening a salon here. And I moved to Meridian, and I leased a little space there. And I was working late. You have to work late all the time when you're starting a new business. So I was doing that again, and then I would come home and he'd be all full of paint. Like, he looked like a raccoon, just full of paint everywhere. And he's on the desk, like estimates, emails, and I would make dinner. It'd be like 10 o'clock at night. He'd be eating, in front of the desk. And I'm like, hey, can I help you? Like, what are you doing? He started teaching me a little bit about estimating. And I'm like, what? I can take the laptop to work, and while my colors processing, I could do your estimates. So we did that for a couple months, and then summer came along. And that's when every business, I think, is super busy.
Yeah.
And so eventually he's like, hey, do you want to do part-time? I'm like, okay. So I worked around that. And then I think it was only part-time for a month or 2 months. And then I just quit. I was like, my dreams are good, but his dream is something where I think it's not just one family, but several families will benefit from it. And right now we have about 18 employees, and each one has a family plus ours. So if you think about it, it's like a village of that we're helping. So I was like, I want to put my stuff on hold, but as a couple you have to support each other. So I've been helping him for about
almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. And I think the concept of family business, a lot of people really don't take that in consideration when they see an ad, family owned business. But what that means is that it takes everything. You do put your family in first place and your business in first place, but it's a 24/7 thing. We're in bed, we're eating, we're at a restaurant, and he's like, I don't want to talk about work. I'm like, but this is important. I just saw something, So that's what I think family is that you're thinking about it all the time. So I think, with him and his brother, being a team, and then his wife is, has recently joined us too. She's our assistant. So I feel like it's gonna grow, and that's why we took her to the blue collar and him, because I don't know a lot of blue collar members, but I told her, I think, if you see all the guys know each other, they support each other. So I told her, I'm like, we need to start going. I know we're super busy, but I feel like this blue collar, I like it a lot more than other things that he's tried. It has helped him in other like coaching parts.
Yeah.
But I feel like blue collar is more, I guess, family, because they're not fake. I could see through them. I worked with people for a lot of years, so you could see through people. And I feel like everyone there is honest and they want to grow. They're not fake, like, oh, I just like made $100,000. They don't say that. They're like, hey, how can I help you? Like,
Yeah.
I always hear him like, can we talk? Do you have time for coffee? I'm so happy you did this. So I feel it's more of encouragement, and that's what we need is encouragement from other people around us. And I told him, like, I like blue collar, and I want to continue for everyone to grow, not just us. It's nice to see everyone grow. With all these businesses opening their offices, it makes me happy, that they're growing. They're making another office, and these grand openings, to me,
Yeah.
I feel I think you guys should be proud of that, because you guys have brought these people together and be like, wow, like they were just, in their house, a little office, and now they have like 2-3 offices. So I think that's something to be proud of. Everyone should be proud of that.
So how we start my business, we start working for another company, so when we moved with my family, we was living in one house, 20 something people, in one house, and the time passed, like 10 months later, 11 months later, we was stuck in the same place. And one day I think about it, what I'm doing here, how I can do something better for me, something better for my family. So I start building my own logo, I do the drawing, and I talked to one of my friends, so he helped me to build my logo. So then we take our license, like our license for work and insurances. And I talked to my ex-boss, and I told him, I want to do something by my own. And I asked him if he can give me some work, like a subcontractor, that way I can make more money and find another place to live. So then we have something, with my ex-boss, but we decided to go for my own, with my own. And I start knocking doors, in the whole valley, do cheapest jobs, just to show the companies or show the customer our quality, who we are, who is Montenegro. And I remember I buy one small truck, one small black Tacoma, $4,000 truck, and with the ladder racks, couple ladders, and pumps, pumps. And my brother-in-law, he joined me, so he told me, Jose, I follow you. So we start doing cheapest job for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, Then I hired 2 guys, then I buy another van, and I still, doing the job, knocking more doors, going to another big companies. Hey, can you give me some work? We're good guys. I can do something good for you in the cheapest prices. Then the people, when they start knowing about us, they want to hire me, by myself, by my own. So after that, we still growing, doing relationships as well. Then we joined Blue Collar Connect as well. It's just legit people in there, just legit companies in Blue Collar Connect. So we decide how we can help together, and I make a lot of stuff in there, and for the people from Blue Collar and people from Blue Collar, they make a lot of stuff for me as well. So we take care together, to each other. So right now, we do good profit, we have a decent life. My family, we have a good, decent life as well. And we have 18 employees. Now we have our new office coming, in January next year. And I don't have to work on the field anymore, just doing business. And I'm still selling jobs every day. That's what I do.
What was your revenue growth over the last 3 years?
Yeah, so my first year when we start, we just work 6 months and we just make $160,000. My second year, we made $485,000. Last year, when we joined Blue Collar Connect, we made $1.7 million. And this year, we closed the year, with contract signings, and we are in $2.5 million right now. So every year we do more, we do more. And our goal for 2025 is go for 4 million, double.
So yeah, we've been doubling. I feel networking has helped
Yeah.
Montenegros. Blue collar has helped Montenegros. So I feel, if we can do it, I feel like, if you have an education, a background that you're more professional, I think there's really nothing stopping you except you're wanting it and knowing the people, the right people. And I think, like especially the classes that you guys offer, I feel, they do help because you guys have lived it and you guys have to help the other people, and that's what we want, is to help ourselves and also to help other people.
What's like the thing in Blue Collar Connect that helped you the most?
I think in Blue Collar Connect, the classes, because I learn, every day I learn how I manage my business, what I can do best, how I can treat my employees best, and how I can expand my business. And I think the second point is networking, meet people. I have a lot of friends in Blue Collar, and I think it's networking and partnerships and friendships. That's Blue Collar Connect for me.